Hello, my name is Officer Cassie Nissen with the Lincoln Police Department. I'm one of the Project Lifesaver coordinators for Lincoln and Lancaster County. We are so excited to bring Project Lifesaver to our community. Project Lifesaver is an important program which allows law enforcement a proactive approach by offering the ability to electronically locate your loved one in the event they should wander or elope. If your loved one wanders or elopes, it can be a scary time for both you and your loved one. At the Lincoln Police Department, we understand the importance of being prepared, so if this happens to you, you're able to communicate the pieces of information we will need to quickly locate your loved one and return them home safely.
Project Lifesaver uses a small transmitter which is placed on your loved one's wrist or ankle with a lightweight band. These transmitters each have a unique frequency number assigned to them. This unique frequency number is used by specially trained officers with very sensitive receivers to locate your loved one in the event they have wandered or eloped. Another way this program will be successful in our community is how your loved one's information can be rapidly accessed with the Safety Link Wander flag in the event your loved one is missing. We will cover more about this in a few minutes. The Autism Family Network will assist you with understanding exactly how the program works, providing you with a transmitter for your loved one, and replacing the transmitter batteries when the time comes. The Autism Family Network can be a resource to you and your family, providing you with valuable information and experience that will ensure Project Lifesaver is a success for you and your loved one. The most important part of Project Lifesaver is the battery. Without a working battery, the transmitter will not relay the signal we need and could cause delays in locating your loved one. The second most important part of Project Lifesaver is you, the caregiver. Without you, this project cannot be successful. We rely on the caregivers to keep up to date with battery changes, band maintenance, and update the Autism Family Network with any important changes in your loved one's life, such as changes in diagnoses or addresses. Being prepared in the event that your loved one goes missing is vital, and that is why we are so excited to have you and your loved one a part of Project Lifesaver. Once you are assigned a transmitter, if you have any concerns about your equipment, you should notify the Autism Family Network immediately. Remember the Safety Link Wander flag I mentioned? This is an important part of Project Lifesaver in Lincoln, Lancaster County. As part of the local Project Lifesaver program, the Autism Family Network will collect information about your loved one, as well as a photo that will assist law enforcement in locating them should they wander. This information will be able to be rapidly accessed by officers instantly on their in-car computers. Getting this information to officers in a timely manner during a search is invaluable. You have your loved one signed up for Project Lifesaver and suddenly they are gone. What should you do? After you have completed an initial search, call 911 without delay. Lincoln 911 will answer, 911, where is your emergency? Give them your location, give them the name of your loved one, and inform the dispatcher that your loved one has a Project Lifesaver transmitter and a wander flag. You should then advise the dispatcher of these 3 things. 1. Where your loved one was last seen. 2. How long ago. 3. Your loved one's transmitter frequency number. Say it once, repeat it again to make sure they heard you correctly. The dispatcher may ask you these things, but it is important that you provide this information to them. The dispatcher should collect additional information from you about your loved one, such as their disability, a physical description including clothing, and any unique information that will help us locate, communicate with, and return them home safely. An officer and a supervisor will be assigned to your call and will proceed to your location. The initial officer to arrive will contact you and collect information. Inform the officer that your loved one has a Project Lifesaver transmitter and a wander flag. Inform the officer of any past history of wandering events and where your loved one may have been located during these events. Do not lose contact with the officer. In most cases, an officer will remain with you while other officers conduct the search. This allows us to immediately get answers to questions we may have and to keep you informed.
Initially, you may only see one officer arrive at your location. The information you are sharing with dispatch is being broadcast to other officers in the area. In most cases, many officers are involved in the search, and this number will grow as the search progresses. Do not be alarmed by this. We take these cases very seriously, and we understand that time is of the essence. The search will not end until we have located your loved one.
When we locate your loved one, they will be immediately evaluated to determine if they need any medical attention. An officer will be with you during this entire time and will keep you informed. We understand that some individuals we locate may be reluctant to interact or communicate with police officers. We may offer to transport you to their location or ask you to follow us to their location. When officers respond to these types of calls for service, there is always a report completed to document the event. This is routine practice and for law enforcement's reference and assistance with future wandering events.
Your loved one simply wandering will not result in law enforcement action against you. We understand some of the challenges that caregivers face. Do not hesitate to call law enforcement in the event your loved one wanders or elopes. Your loved one's safety is of the utmost importance to us.
In summary, the two most important parts of Project Lifesaver are the battery and the caregiver. In the case of a wandering or eloping event, provide dispatch and arriving officers 3 important pieces of information. 1. Where your loved one was last seen. 2. How long ago. And 3. What the transmitter frequency number is assigned to them. The Safety Link program allows local law enforcement to pre-position information to be instantly accessible to officers in the event your loved one elopes or wanders. Having this information gives us a head start in locating your loved one, as well as an understanding of how to return your loved one home safely.
If you have any questions or concerns, immediately notify the Autism Family Network and they will be happy to help you. Thank you for being a part of Project Lifesaver.